Good morning and happy Saturday, good citizens of Earth. Not quite sure why I felt the need to sing that out, but you know what? It felt good and I can do what I want. So I decided to do this random car conversation. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I tell you I feel good, y'all believe me, okay? Believe me. Now, if this tripod falls down one more time, I'm not gonna be feeling so good because this is the third time I've had to start this video over. So I think I'm going to have to, and I did a nice cleaning. I took some soap and water and cleaned it like I read, but I'm probably gonna have to just get me another tripod. I have the one that sticks to the window because of the way my vents are made. The other ones won't work, and I don't know if this will stick to the dashboard. But anyhow, we're gonna make it work because the devil is a lie and the truth is not in him, okay? And we're gonna rebuke the devil today. So anyway, I'm just now leaving church because many of you know this, some of you don't. I am an ordained deacon at my church, and I've been ordained since 2008. Yeah, 2008. And so I'm on the communion team. And so we were handing out baggies with communion elements in, which I don't need because we actually did it last month, but we were handing some more out today, as well as palms in preparation for Palm Sunday. And so I have a back seat full of palms that I need to give out to a couple of seniors, but also to my family members. So I'm super excited about that. And y'all, can I just tell y'all that God is good? I mean, I know you know that he's good, but I'm just telling you, God is just so good. He is just awesome in my life. And when I tell you that God has been opening up doors for me, that when I tell you that no man can close, y'all need to believe me. You hear what I say? You know, I always like to tell people that the Bible says, mess not with my anointed and do my prophet no harm. So when you think you're going to come for me, you better think again, because I have the Lord on my side. So I'm just excited. I am so excited. So I'm headed now to my sister's house, and I'm going to get my mom and my sister, and I believe, I'm not sure if we're going to Walmart or if we're going to Michael's. I hope we're going to Michael's because I have $10 in those extra bucks things that you get. And so usually I end up forgetting about them and I end up losing them. So I don't want to do that. So I do want to go on to Michael's. I always love going to Michael's. And if you know me, most time when I go to Michael's, I'm getting planner related stuff anyhow. So anyway, I just decided to do this random car conversation. It is 11:27 a.m. on Saturday. What's today? March the 27th. And it is 63 degrees out, but with the sun out, y'all, it feels good out here. And I said, let me do a random car conversation just to talk to you all, because I woke up this morning and the word that was on my mind was manifestation. And I don't know about you all, but I am manifesting some huge things in my life right now. Okay, some huge things, because I've decided that I want to be a millionaire, and I'm gonna make that happen. Now I know y'all probably thinking, Michelle, are you real? Are you for real, girl? Really? Yes, I am serious. I am as serious as a heart attack. I have decided that I am going to become a millionaire, and if all things line up the way I believe that they will, my goal is to make that goal happen by the end of this year, or if not the end of this year, i.e. 2021, then in the next year, meaning from today, the 27th of March, through the 27th of March of next year. But I am going to be a millionaire because I have decided that I'm going to be, and I've told myself that I can be. And I'm gonna tell you something else. You can be anything that you want to be. You have to believe it, and then you've got to do the work. Two things that you need. You've got to believe it, and then you've got to do the work. See, I can't just say that I want to be a millionaire and then sit back and hope and pray that the money falls into my lap, because it's not going to happen that way. It's not. So I have to do my part. And if you watch my catch up with me videos, then y'all know that I try to keep you up to date with my various projects, and one of which right now I'm going to start tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm going to record the intro video for a project that I'm working on, and I am so thankful that I have an awesome mentor and coach in Bob Yates, because he's been coaching me through this process, and I've decided to come up with my signature program. And if you don't have one, you need one. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. But I oftentimes get asked the question, Michelle, how are you so confident when you have to talk in front of the camera? Well, part of it is just natural for me anyway, but part of it is something that I had to learn, and I do have to credit Toastmasters for playing a big part in that as well. But, it is a process, and everybody does not feel comfortable talking in front of the camera. And so, like I say, it's a process. And so what I've done is I've created a training program for individuals that want to become confident speakers. And so I will walk you through it. I believe there are 5, it might be 6 videos in that series. I can't remember offhand, but I think I was only going for 4, but I've always coming up with another topic. So I think it's like 5 or 6 videos in that series that talk about things that you need to do to become confident speakers. I have a workbook, and the funny thing is I created the workbook for it last month, long before I even created the program itself. And so there's a workbook that comes with it that you can download, print out, and you will have homework assignments, okay? So after every segment, let me slow it down because there's a camera right here, but after every video segment, there will be a homework assignment. Now, will I see your homework? No. However, and because those of you that purchase that series will have direct access to me to be able to send your videos to me, because you're going to be required to record yourself talking about whatever subject or whatever the topic is that I'm going to give you for that particular week. And you will have direct access to me to be able to send me your video clips, and I will give you some constructive feedback on them, and kind of, if you will, grade you on them as you move towards becoming a more confident speaker. And we talk about things such as body language, because that plays a big part. I'm always telling people, if you don't turn, Jesus, if you're talking and you say to me, I really believe in this product because I think it's so amazing. Well, why would I buy that product? Because you don't sound like you convinced that it's amazing. Come on now. So why would I buy something that you sound just as dry as toilet tissue or paper towels talking about? And so if you're going to be talking about it, you've got to convince me that I should get that product because it is as amazing as you say it is. So we're going to talk about that. We're talking about eye placement. So if you are on stage or even doing videos, now I can't do it so much now because obviously I'm driving. I need to keep my both sets of my eyes on the road because I don't want to have an accident. But when you are in front of the camera, or you're in front of that audience, you need to be talking into that camera or looking at your audience. So we talk about that because you want your audience to know that I am talking to you. I'm not talking at you. And if you're up there talking in front of a group of people and you're looking down on the ground, I'm just as nutty as I can be at times. I'm going to start looking down too because I want to see what you're looking at. What is so interesting down there? Because you're talking to a group of people, but you're looking down on the ground. And so, I just want to encourage you. I talk about how you need to make eye contact with your audience. And I give you a little trick for if you feel uncomfortable actually making eye contact with your audience. I give you a little trick to get past that. But you have to buy the program to figure out what that is, okay? So, no, I'm not going to tell you what it is today. And so we just cover a lot of that kind of stuff because I do believe that there are so many people that have stories in them, but because they're not confident enough to get up and talk about them, they don't. and somebody is going to miss out on your story because you don't feel confident enough to talk about it. And I want you to feel confident on camera. And then we also talk about some basic principles that we cover in Toastmasters, and that is you want to get up and not and ah through your whole speech. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret that bothers me. It bothers me to the core of my being. Now, I understand every now and then you might be talking and you're thinking about whatever it is you're going to talk about. And I may say, Lord, it's not coming to me at the moment. But if you're talking and every 2-3 words you're saying, or you're saying, okay, yeah, no, that's too much. You're doing too much, because that tells me that you don't really feel confident in what you're saying. Well, it tells me a couple of things. You're either not confident in what you're talking about, you're not prepared, or you're just you're nervous, you're not confident, or you're just not prepared, or you don't know what the heck you're talking about. So I just like to encourage people to speak and try to limit the amount of filler words that you're using, because like I said, a lot of times people are using, is it please? I gotta back in. Yeah, a lot of people are using filler words because they're nervous, or sometimes it's because they just truly are not really keen on what it is that they're talking about. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're just making it up as they go along, and your audience will be able to tell. Well, maybe not all of your audience, but the majority of your audience, they'll be able to tell. And so I want to keep you from having to go through that, but also making sure that when you get up to speak, honey, you are prepared. And I've lost my lighting. I'm sorry, you guys, because I just backed into my sister's driveway, and she has a little shade right here. But I want to make sure that you all are confident, and whenever somebody calls on you to speak, you're like, oh, okay, hey, call on me. You know, I'll get up and speak. Here comes my sister, and my sister's joining us. Hi. That's Trish, everyone.
Okay, so can you come on so we go to Michael's?
Did I say I was going to Michael's? I told y'all.
Okay.
I'm coming. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That's all I have. I just wanted to leave you guys with that. Make sure you check out my Catch Up With Me video on Monday. I've got a cooking video coming for y'all on next weekend. So y'all pray for me as I pray for you. And it won't be the reindeer meat, because I don't want to be sticking up my sister's house again, because, you know, I almost got banned. I was this close to getting banned, so we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. But as always, you guys, I love each and every one of you. I love you all to the moon and back, and you know the drill. You know my spiel. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing at all. Love each and every one of you, and go out there, have an amazing day on purpose. Enjoy this weather, and we will talk again on the next Random Car Conversation. Love you.